Hello everyone! Oh, damn it. I just just noticed that my tag for the game is incorrect. I sort of got rid of that. But yeah, it's Amiga Monday. So we're back again for more Amiga format CD17. AmiKlotski from level 20 and some Rogue Trooper. Just give me a second whilst I get rid of the incorrect game title at the bottom. That was Friday's game. There we go. Right. Okay. Those of you who are south of the country, hope you're doing okay. I know some people say, oh, you should know this sort of stuff, but hot weather can do horrible things. I mean, up here it's been about 27. Let me just check what it is at the moment. Yeah, it's 27 degrees at the moment, and I can feel the heat. It's not as bad as it was last time when I said I wasn't going to stream because of the heat. And I think that was the last heat wave, which was about a month or two ago. It's warm, but it's not as bad as that. So I can kind of tolerate it today. But apparently, I think down south we're talking like 35, pushing 38 maybe. I don't know what the temperature was. But, yeah. So, if it's warm up here, it's going to be really warm down south. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing okay on the weather front. News. Yeah, the news I'm thinking of at the moment is apparently Twitch have relaxed the whole streaming to other services for even affiliates now. Now, before I started, well, no, when I first started here, I think I did some of it on YouTube. I was using Restream, but this was before I became an affiliate, so you were allowed to do it at that point, if I remember rightly. And then when I became an affiliate, I couldn't Restream to YouTube as well anymore, so I had to just exclusively do it here. So it could be that I might still go and create a new channel on my other end and do a restream. So I mean, obviously I'm still doing the same stuff, but it means that the YouTube side get to see it as well. I'm having to think about creating a new channel because I remember the first time this happened was it almost destroyed the main channel. So the channel that's up there almost got killed because of the fact that the way that they took the stats. So for example, if somebody came in, said hello and went again, which is fine, that would have counted negatively to the channel, because they would have saw it as a bounce, stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is, just to preserve all the channels that I've got there, and I've only got 3. I've got the main channel, which is the one up there. I've got the advanced channel, which is basically just a copy of these. I've got an extras channel which is designed for stuff that I want to talk about that isn't affecting the main channel, and eventually I have to put a live channel up for this sort of stuff. And I think I'm just going to have to sort of close off any of the streams on that end, so it's going to be more work to do. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking anyway. I don't know when I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to give it maybe a week or 2 and then start looking into it again. I just want to make sure that I don't want to jump into it and then find out that Twitch have changed their mind and decided they're not going to do anything with it, because that's the worst part of that. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing at the moment. Right, anyway, so let's get on with some of the Amiga format stuff. So as you remember, last week we finished, I believe, the games section. me just double check I did finish it all. I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, because I laughed at the idea of toss word. Just because the toss word was it the crossword thing that didn't work? Crossword kind of gave me, I don't think that worked if I remember rightly. So there's utilities, what we got in here. We got an Alien Breed 3D trainer. Cheat program for Alien Breed 3D. Version 3 of a cheat program. It supports floppy AB3D as distributed by CD17, the CD32 version, the patched AB3D with 8-channel stereo sound added, available from the Team 17 FTP site and Aminet. Didn't know that was a thing. I'm assuming this patch is actually in the WHD load version. So it says provides infinite energy and ammunition for all your weapons once collected. Does not modify your game executable on disk. From version 2, does not require you to decrunch your Alien Breed 3D executable. Okay, so that's that. B engine. 3D engine capable of loading DN 3D, so that's Duke Nukem 3D maps maybe? Small engine written by me in the end of 96, beginning of 97, after network playing hours and hours in Duke Nukem 3D, yep. I finally decided to get my ass up and code this engine. Since I've seen Doom for the first time, I've always had the feeling to do something like it. However, since it's rather senseless in trying this on a C64, I started this on the Amiga. See, I'm a C64 coder for 7 years now. The engine is far from complete, it lacks optimizations everywhere, but it's somehow still better than most others I've seen on Amiga. Most people even do some lame Wolfenstein-like stuff. Anyway, if for any reason I decided to continue this engine, I will rewrite it from scratch. This could mean a major speed up, especially on the more complex levels. The engine has been tested in an 030 and an 060, needs AGA, FPU and fastmem. All 060 owners, clap your hands now. All non-060 opcodes, except for one Phaeton in the initialization, have been removed, so the 060 will not suffer from being trapped anymore. So there we go, we had an early Duke Nukem engine in there. I believe there's modern ones now. Chaos Engine HD pack. Oh, that'll be the... not HD as in screen, that'll be HD as in the installer. Shots D Startup. Is that the same person who does the Amiga arcade stuff? Can't be. I don't know. Well, it's a HD version of Chaos Engine anyway. Cool design. Got a few stuff in here. Banshee, I've got a box copy in there. HD installer. Hello there, Core Classman. Another HD installer. I think these are all just going to be HD installers, aren't they? Yeah, HD. So a bunch of HD installers for core design, Fatman, a trainer for Gloom Deluxe, someone on Demon Internet. Oh no, it's Demon.co.uk, but I think it was the same one. This version 2 of a cheat program for a game Gloom Deluxe by Mark Selby Blackmagic. It's only for the newer deluxe version and not the first classic version. Provides cheats for infinite lives, permanent maximum gun power, permanent visibility, permanent thermo glasses, permanent bouncy bullets, super weapon power-ups. Another Gloom trainer. I think this might be for non-deluxe now. Classic Gloom, yeah. Same stuff. James Pond and a CD32. It's a HD installer. Join Slam Tilt. No, cancel. Don't want that, sorry. This is, surprise, surprise, a little program to join together Slam Tilt high score tables so you can see who has the best scores. I recently downloaded the game patch Slam Tilt joined from Amiga, but found that it wasn't very good. Oh, I see, because they're all separate high scores for each separate tables, aren't they? Okay, I see what you mean. So this was done in assembler. That's interesting. Klondike. This looks like it's in French. Don't know what it says there. Renegade Pack. These will be all HD installers, I suspect. Yep. I think the rest is just going to be the same, really, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, let's move on. Right. Well, we've got Seriously Amiga. Did we look at PD Select at all? I'll have a look at that at some point. Can't remember if you already did. Seriously Amiga commercial. We've got the Eyebrows browser. So it's just usual browser. We've already got one of those, but we use AWeb. So that's that. I believe this is still commercial. 5D software. Thank you for downloading our information archive. Fifth Dimension was set up to produce and supply high quality, low cost software to all Amiga users. We've selected the very best from our collection, including titles that have already sold well in other schemes, and also some brand new commercial quality titles. We hold to date 34 titles. Quality, not quantity, is our motto. We also advertise in all popular Amiga magazines. And our distributors are encouraged to promote all 5D titles to the full. Okay. So there's just a bunch of stuff in there. I think we've seen some 5D titles before, but I can't remember which ones they were. Oh, Scala. You must have the correct code to use this version. Okay. And it kicked me out. Okay, fine. Let's move on then. Turbo base, it's probably a database, I'm assuming. Printing is disabled, you can preview the printout. Translation of Turbo Base is not yet finished, so there are no English examples. Nevertheless, simply start Turbo Base and have a look at the German examples. You'll probably understand most of them, so get a brief overview. Okay. Well, the menus aren't in German. So I can't open any examples. It's a bit naff. I think that means bills. Orders, Bestellung. Bills, perhaps. I don't know what article is. No, I can't open any of these. Okay, fair enough. And then we got this demo here. Don't think it's got anything to do with Resident Evil. Retail Escort demo. You're about to experience more than just plain old business software. You're about to see a complete system for running any retail business. Still in development, still 100% Amiga. Retail Escort 4.1 now shipping. Could have called it something a bit better than Retail Escort. Feels a bit dodgy otherwise. S-Base 4, interesting. Hello there, BMT. Happy Monday to you. We're just on productivity at the moment because we've already done the game section of the Amiga format CD, that is. We'll be doing other game stuff for another hour. Mr. Hardware. See, you're not getting any better. So you've got Retail Escort, which sounds dodgy, and now you're calling yourself Mr. Hardware. I mean... Thank you for the follow there, the Blue Frosh, I think that is, 03. Mr. Bangers. What, you mean the music at the beginning? Yeah, you missed that one. Well, I mean, I'm still doing gaming, it's just my setup is the CD first, and then I'll do something. It used to be a demo scene in the middle, and then I got through all that demo scene CDs, so I just replaced it with more games. So, enter password. It's demo. Okay, so I'm assuming. No, this is Retail Escort and even worse. Did I miss some good games? No, we've not got to the game well, we've done the game section on the CD, but on the stream, I'm not doing gaming for an hour, so you're fine. This is the productivity part of the Amiga format CD. Retail Escort demo. Let's have a look. Okay. Company data taxes. Very card-based database here. No right click. Can't see much in the way of the... it works now, it's when you're typing something you can't see half the address. That's a bit iffy. It's very Americanized as well because you've got the zip. I don't know what the country button does at all. Won't even let me save. Mind you, it's on a CD, so I can see why it won't let me do that. Yeah, this is not the most self-explanatory thing at all. Because the thing is, it showed me a bunch of stuff at the beginning and it just put me into this form. And I'm like, okay. Now it just won't let me get escape all. I'd like a refund to my Amex card, please. Yeah, sorry guys, I can't get out of this. I'm going to have to reboot. Right, so that was the Mr. Hardware's Retail Escort thing. Not the most explanatory thing on the planet. Would it be nice if I could play around with that a bit more, but I couldn't. I'd like a refund to my Amix. Oh, why is this having an issue with suspend? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do a cold reboot. I'd like a refund to my Amex card, please, sir, for the dodgy escort you sold me. Thanks for visiting, Mr. Hardware. Don't stop whinging about the assign. What? Okay, something's gone wrong. Please don't have another I've already had a hardware crash once last year. I don't want another one. Especially on the stream, because that would have happened twice. What the? Suspend it and see what it does. Something's not right with this. Right, I've just got to remember how to do this now. So, for those of you who are not sure what I'm doing, basically I've gone into non-boot mode and I'm going to go through to shell. I need to remember, I think it's ED to get into the editor. I need to look at the S drive, the startup sequence. I want to see what's caused the issue with the assign. Because I install something accidentally, something's probably gone in. Residency assign pure, what the hell is that? And then I think I do Amiga X now. Try add S. Right, so the rest of mine, Deluxe Paint can do, main actor, that's fine. Picasso is fine. Ami SSL, I think I put that in. So the user startup is specifically for stuff you don't want sticking in the main startup. Should be fine. I'm not sure I like this line, so I'm going to comment this line out and see what happens. Because everything else looks okay. Alright, looks like I think I found it. Cool. So I basically just commented something out in the main startup file and it looks like I've got the right thing. I don't know what the hell pure was. But there we go. Right, back to normal. It's a good thing I've got a better understanding of Amiga stuff now. That I can kind of do that sort of thing. I do need to clean up the system startup so I can get rid of all the lines that I don't need that are commented out now. What was it that I accidentally installed? Was it this one? No, it wasn't those, was it? I don't remember. Alright, never mind. Shareware. Let's have a look. Archives. Or archivers. You've got Arc Extract. Easy to use archive extractor. It's an easy to use arc extractor which has been designed for people who don't like over optioned extractors. Works on a simple basis of drag and drop. Supports 7 different arc types. Extremely good. Last version in the series. Let's basic source included. We've got the well-known XPK, which I still think I need to put back on here. Interfacing standard between application programs and Packer libraries. Every XPK application program can pack data with any XPK packer. That's well known as far as I remember. Cruncher. Easy to use Cruncher's GUI. I think this is in German, especially with the word bitter. But my German's terrible at the moment, so I'm not reading that. DZA. Archives files with using GUI 2.2 AAREX. So that's that one. Moving over to comms. We've got a mail program, mail. Amiga email, obviously. Very long file there, it's quite thin. Jesus. Please tell me to put the guide a lot better. Yeah, it's a lot better to read that one. Citadel. This is a Citadel BBS, and that's the software for that. FunFont is used in conjunction with AmiIRC to offer the features. A new clear and easy to read proportional font, improves the look of Figlets, I don't know what the hell that is, improves the look of ANSI graphics, makes smileys redundant, over 100 different graphics to bring IRC chat to life, FunFont enhance ANSI or fancy. It's freeware, so spread like mad. Let's see if they've got any examples. That's nice over the Topaz. Figlets. Oh, so is a Figlet basically a ASCII art type thing? Don't know what that was. I'm assuming it's an IRC thing, but I'd never heard of it. It's quite nice. We've got emoticons practically before we got really well known. So that's what that reminds me of. Like this as well. Quite nice. So you can annoy people with the, because we can still do this nowadays, where you can see in other streamers chat where people have just spammed the chat with text graphics. So it sounds like this will be line by line, I'm assuming, with all that on there. So yeah. But there you go, that is FunFont for IRC. Mail check. When I first got connected to the internet, I was immediately impressed with the facility that email gave me. I could send a message to someone on the other side of the world and they could reply with me in all with a few minutes. And as time went by, it became so laborious to having to dial up my internet provider and check my email regularly. That was if I remembered. And I thought about this for some time, and knowing that both Miami and Yam had an Erex port, I thought that it would be quite simple to write a script that would do this for me, automate the process with the scheduling program, and that would be that. Over the last few months, I've had many new ideas for this package, combining these with requests from other users, not all of which I agree with. Here you are with the results of my work. As I'm sure you can appreciate during testing, I have dialed up to my internet provider on many occasions. I do not ask for any money from you, but if you use MailCheck, you are required to register with me. I just want to know that my time and effort is not wasted. Okay, so it's basically checking your emails without having to sign in all. Well, you still have to sign in, but I think it's automated by the sounds of things. So that's good. I'm assuming it'd shut it off afterwards as well. Okay. New catalogs for Yam. So I think that's yet another mailer. And tools for Yam as well. Not going to go too much into that. www. So this is usually where we find some old school oh no, I'm wrong. I thought there'd be sometimes what's happened we've seen before is people have put their entire websites onto here. We can see what they looked like back then, but this is just web stuff. So Transworld, I think, is for the transfer animation. So at the top right, like with Internet Explorer, when you basically go and search for something or you go and click a link or something, you get that little kind of animation at the top right. That's what this is. So you could change that animation to something else. I don't know if you can do that actually with current browsers. That'd be interesting to find out. But I don't actually think that's not a thing nowadays. No, it's not a thing now, because back in those days you had. I'll give you an example. For those of you that are new to the web. I think it's here on this one. But basically, once you go to a new site, there was like a little animation here to tell you that something was going on. You don't get that anymore, actually. I completely forgot about that. But that's what that Transworld was, is to change that section. Auto index generates a HTML doc to view pictures with the browser. Small program which generates HTML documents to make it possible to view all the pictures, GIF, JPEG, IF, and PNG in a drawer with any web browser. Generated file is placed in the picture drawer. Base URL command if picture and HTML document are in different drawers. You can use external image processing program to scale images and generate real icon preview. Example script included. Generates more than 500 types of documents, not counting on number parameters. CLI command line version without GUI included. Includes MUI or for the GUI. Various options: table, alt name, border, list, table size. You can add external recs or command line script to generate thumbnails, scans for HTML files. Command line parts used for Word Opus. Cheap program, only $5. So that's that. Someone from Lithuania did this. AWebEd. I'm assuming it's a it's a website making thing. But it won't open. No installation. Advised AWebEd is run from a hard drive. Should run straight from the floppy. Well, it's not opening at all. I can try the NTSC version, but nope, that's not running either. Alright, don't know what that is then. HTML cat. So, some sort of image catalog, I believe. HTML page with thumbnails. More than 18 options in order to define the most beautiful HTML pages you've ever seen in your life, in the most simple way, so simply that you will never believe it. Can I see the source for this? This is a rec script, which is probably a rec script, isn't it? Requires AD Pro. It's probably a rec script then. I thought it was a specific HTML thing. Right, IB Butts. New cool looking 3D rendered eyebrows buttons. An update of the 3D rendered eyebrows buttons that I made a while ago. I got surprisingly good response for my older set of buttons, so I decided to make a follow-up with some sharper images and some other small changes for the best look to eyebrows. In this update, there's also some matching patterns for use behind the buttons. Everything was made carefully by Henrik Skoglund using Amiga programs such as Lightwave 5, Artifact 1.5 and AD Pro. They come in 2 sizes, and I can recommend that if you're using eyebrows in a low resolution, that it's up to 800 by 600. And I think the ones you want is named Depth Navigation Small. In resolutions of 1024 by 768. Bleeding hell. I wasn't expecting that size. Transfer anims. These two are metal web. What you see is what you get HTML editor. Okay. At least it opened. I'm just clicking everything, it's just destroying it all. Oh god. I'm not very good at this today. I clicked these 3, so I've gotten a text bit, an image bit, and this would be a drop down. I've just seen it's got something here. So we've got text, image, cycle, string, button, text field, check mark, radio button, and bar. So bars, but just the lines across. don't know what cycle is. Unless it means a drop down, but I don't. We never call it a cycle. That's weird. Hang on a minute. There you go, classic HTML stuff. See this? Body B color. So this was the old stuff we used to use to put background colors on backgrounds. So we got all the text coming in at black, all the background is white. We got the page break there. We have an H1. You can see it says align center, and we used to put all that sort of stuff in there. So there should be the old school I and B. So we don't use B anymore. I think we can use strong. And I for italic. I'm trying to find any font, because in the P tags we used to be able to put fonts in there. Oh, center. So that was a specific HTML tag to center text. Now it's all done through CSS. I'd start in about 1 minute apparently. Should be able to open this in AWeb. There we go. So an old school page there, but this was written, as you can see, for documentation instead. There is Pedro Luis Meza, who lives lives in Manresa near Barcelona. Plays sensible World of Soccer and Worms, and of course Amiga. Fair enough. There's Joseph Ferrer. Apparently the ads have started, so I'm going to be back in a few minutes, so see you then.
easy, isn't it?
Look at you, hacker. A pathetic.
Right, welcome back everyone. Okay, not really done much other than looking at this page, but yeah, there you go. That is old school web pages, but as documentation, which we still get nowadays, to be honest. I don't think it's as common, but we do sometimes get people writing documentation in web stuff. It does still happen. Red trans anim. Oh, more of those trans anim stuff. Roller. I think it's another one. Yep. Converts transwrite documents to HTML. Used to take files produced with the Amiga word processor transwrite and convert them into HTML format used for the World Wide Web. Most formatting, e.g. bold text, italics, etc. is retained. The program is suitable for those who know nothing about HTML and want to publish on the web with transwrite, and those who are more expert in the field. Source code is included. Please take time to email me. Okay, so basically this is similar to the idea where people used to write, strangely you could write web pages with Word documents, because I think you could save as HTML files. The only other way of doing it, similar to that, was front page, which was specifically more of a website development thing than Word was, but it was probably the most cheapest way you could do it, if you get what I mean. So not cheap as in cost, but cheap as in easiest. That's probably the better word, not cheapest. So that sounds quite similar to that. Text to HTML. Powerful and very fast ASCII to HTML format converter. This Amiga DOS command permits you to convert ASCII text files to HTML document formats. Very useful when you want to make your web page from an existing text file. Moreover, you can include HTML commands in the text files because with a special flags, this program doesn't convert the HTML commands character. It does not convert the HTML commands character. So it doesn't do tags. Okay, that's weird. Alright, fair enough. Web view. Web view is my response to the fact that my computer sucks. I have a 10-year-old Amiga 2000, which I bought used around a year ago. It works great, but it has Amiga DOS 2.1, which means I don't have data types or classes or any of that neat stuff. I only have a 68K, which is dreadfully slow in most instances. I use the internet a lot. I needed to update my web pages, and I didn't want to do it on my dad's PC. PC because it has Microsoft Windows 95, nothing cool like OS 2, and PC because it runs Windows 95. I have no complaints with Windows 95. I like it more than Windows 3.1. But I have my own box of power now, and I wanted to use it to do my website. The only problem is that the only real browser I could use to design it on is a Mosaic, and if you work at Omnipresence, I'm very sorry, a Mosaic sucks. It thrashes memory, needs data types to do anything good, uses MUI, and on the 68K movie is slow and it's just a real goat. So I wrote WebView. It's not the most full-featured browser out there. Aweb, iBrowse, or Voyager could probably kick its butt all around the room, but it works on DOS2 computers and below and above. For that fact, it has 16 color displays for pictures, aligning of inlines to the left and right, tables within tables within tables within tables, NTSC PAL compatible with interlaced and non-interlaced displays, a small price tag. It's nippy too. I can process most files in under a minute and pictures convert right in front of your eyes. They look funny, but they do. They'll look funny, but they do. Oh, convert, okay. Installation usage. I just tried using it and it just basically said out of memory. I could try it again though. Yeah, no, I can't. That's fine, so that's WebView. Another folder for that. And another transcode thing. Web transfer, sorry. That's that folder done. Graphics. Got AmiKlotski. It's a bidimensional CAD program using bitmap graphics, which allows you to create and edit any kind of 2D molecular structure. These structures can be saved in IF format or in an internal format, suitable for formulas archives creation. Program interface offer, besides classical drawing instruments, a set of brushes that represent basic organic structures. Such brushes are the heart of a program and speed up drawing compared to another program not specific for chemical drawing. Brush use is very simple. Click on the desired brush icon gadget by left mouse button. Brush appear under mouse pointer and you can move it around the screen. Fix it by another left mouse button click. Bitmap graphic choice can appear as a limitation. All chemical drawing programs are vectorial, but in normal usage, AmiKlotski works well with, and I used it to make my degree thesis, and is at the moment the only program in this field for Amiga, considering that I'm also a university researcher and I've not much time for programming. Okay, so can I run it? No. Of course I can't run it. Not without installing, and I don't want to mess the machine up again, so no. Tab. Plays Aweb, iBrowse and Voyager transfer anims. Oh, okay, so you can see what the transfer anim is. Right, well in that case... Did I do this correctly? I don't think I did I? This is not working properly. There we go, that's better. Maybe I was rushing it too much. Try the 8-bit one again. Because it's 8-bit, it's taking its time, I see now. Okay, the roller looks okay. Okay, that's nice. What else we got? I think that was it. Oh, there was a well, wasn't there? Okay, I don't understand what that was. Fine, okay. Well, at least we can see those. That's interesting. I do like the fact that they do that sometimes. Photo album. Supports true color, high color. Supports more than 20 picture formats, including photo, CD, IF, JPEG, including progressive, TIFF, PCX, BMP, Targa, PPM, YUV, and data types. So it's a picture viewer. Not photo album if you want. Okay. Jacko's sub. Video tiling software for professionals. This document provides an overview of the Jacko sub. A program designed for displaying time sequences of titles and graphics over a video. Professional quality output and flexibility have been the primary goals since the program's inception. It was originally written for Japanese Animation Club of Orlando, which is what Jacko means, to lay English subtitles over Japanese language films and television shows. The program is spread and grown in popularity due to its extremely flexible script format, clean multi-buffer title transitions, and other features described in the next section. The development of Jacko's sub has been primarily user-driven. Most of the program's more interesting features exist because users suggested them. Because of the valuable input given by so many people, Jacko's sub has become an exceptionally powerful program, whilst retaining its initial simplicity at the same time. It's interesting. Got right-click menu. Block start and end, deselect all, copy blocks. So I'm assuming you can kind of, if you have a certain block, you can just copy it straight through. So I can kind of get the idea for that one. Punching timing, I have no idea what that is. So it's quite, got quite a few options in here. Different fonts. You can have certain fonts for the titles. If I had a toast rack, that would be good to test this, but I don't have anything to test with this. Maybe I could probably try and find a video somewhere, but these things don't always come up. That's why I don't have anything for it. Giambi scroll. There's nothing in the documents. GMB Scroll is simply a program that permits you to make easy video scrolling from ILBM for image file. This picture can be bigger than the screen dimensions and have 256 colors maximum. When you select the image, GMB Scroll puts on his interface some information on the picture. For example, width, 8 and colors. And if you select scroll button, it would open up a custom screen where the image is file. I don't know what it means by the 8 there. Okay. At least I've got an example. Press S to start scrolling. Oh. Okay. Oh, there you go. Escape to get out of that one. Graphics con. Image format converter. Makes it possible to convert images to the most popular image formats in a user-friendly way. Simplicity of usage and high quality as being primary goals. Requires Kickstart 1.2, that's pretty low. Recommended at least no 2.0. With Kickstart 1.2? Alright, 4 meg of memory and a hard disk. Supported formats. Import Amiga 1, RGB8, PCX image. I didn't know that was an actual format. Bitmaps, GIFs, TIFF, JPEG, Target, and RGB RAW. Output to Amiga, PCX, JPEG, RGB RAW, PostScript, and GIF. Gem image format. Huh. Let me just double check what this is. I suspect I'm getting this idea that it was the Atari ST because of Gem. A gem meta file stored a sequence of drawing instructions. Its normal uses are the native file format of GemDraw, a vector drawing program. GemPay always produces a minimal .gem file to occupy the .image files it saves. Okay. Gem is a graphical environment for the IBM PC and the Atari ST. PC Gem was fairly widely used GUI until the release of Windows 3. So that's what, right. So I was right then. Okay. So it does convert those. Which makes sense considering they were both out at the same time. And that's the interface. No point in me using it because I've got nothing to use it with really. I might play around with it later though. 3D objects. Or is this stuff we can't see? Oh, we've got a preview. Nice writing table imagine object. That's pretty good. Say it's a bit wide, but other than that, it's pretty nice. Okay. BTR-80's APC vehicle. A BTR-80 USSR APC vehicle made this object with Lightwave 5. Okay. Oh, those tanks, I see. Okay. Imagine objects of a tripod laser cannon. Why? Because I was bored the other day. Important, this thing is emailware. If you use it, send me an email and let me know what you think of it. Object may be distributed anywhere, provided numerous readme text is included. I mean, it's nice, but what was it again? Was it a cannon or something? Or laser, I think it was? Oh, it's a cannon, of course it is. Laser cannon. Tripod laser cannon, yeah, sorry, my fault. Yeah, that's nice. We've got a Death Star. Just read me. Is there anything else? No, we won't be able to see this. Delta Flyer, which is the from Babylon 5, I believe. Every Lightwave user's heard of Babylon 5. So here is my attempt at the Delta Fighter, complete with the image maps from this popular TV program. After many hours of viewing shaky VHS still frames, modeling and paint program creation is ready for your enjoyment. That's all the stuff in there. Legal notice. Oh, that's the okay, I thought it was an actual image, and it got a screen file. I don't think we'll be seeing that. Scene file, sorry. Yeah, no. Right, no images for that one then. Might be able to get ones from here. No. And another thing we can't see. That's fine. Right, what else we got? Povray. I need to get back to doing Povray because I did look at this off screen, and I said I was going to go through its system, showing you how it works. I was just going to go through the tutorial thing. I don't think I did that, did I? It's no 4.0 anyway, which we've only got an 0.30. Right, it's coming to about 1.5 hours, so I'm going to call this section done. So we've now got up to the graphics section. We'll get back to that next week. Right. Let me do a reboot. And then we can move on to AmiKlotski. Right, see how well I do on this one today. Last week I believe I managed to get through like 4 of them. That's the problem with having the window open. Get all sorts of creatures coming out. $21. Oops. Another one. this one a bit difficult. Not too bad so far, now that I've got past the first part. There we go. Oh, there's your Jax. Is this an Amiga game? Yep. It's been done by Zupaden. I don't know when it was released. I'd only heard of it recently myself. But it's meant to be quite hard. And I took on a challenge to see if I could actually get through all 32 levels, which is what I'm doing currently. mess this up. I shouldn't have put this on this side, I think. I had this last time. There we go. I think I've got it now. There we go. 24. Devious. Yeah. Right, give me a few minutes. It's on our progress back in about 3 minutes. 3, 4, whatever, you know.
Panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine?
In 2072, a rogue artificial intelligence known as Shodan lost her mind. In her limitless imagination, Shodan saw herself as a goddess, destined to inherit the earth. That image was snuffed out by the hacker who created her.
February 3rd is the day the magic happens. The Von Braun, the first starship in history capable of traveling at faster than light speed, will undertake her maiden voyage. This incredible journey is the result of teamwork between the UNN Protectorate and the incredible scientific minds at the newly relicensed Tri-Optimum Corporation. Imagine being able to travel to distant star systems in a period of weeks. It's all part of Tri-Op's commitment to the future. The Von Braun is packed with over 1.8 billion flight, scientific, and security systems, nearly all developed by Tri-Optimum and its wholly owned subsidiaries. Providing security for the Von Braun as she plows through the heavens will be the UNN Rickenbacker. At her helm will be no less than Captain William Bedford Diego himself, hero of the Battle of Boston Harbor during the Eastern States Police action. This incredible union of government and corporation is made possible by an intricate series of docking mechanisms that will allow the Rickenbacker to piggyback its way into jump space. Sleek, fast, revolutionary. Who knows what wonders await our crews in the bosom of the cosmos? All we do know is that it's a great day for mankind.
Unauthorized access in engineering control. Unauthorized access in engineering control. Class C security alert.
Welcome back everyone, and hello there Humble Squire. So if in case you missed what I said, because I just seen the adverts run, you said this is a devious little game, but you love it. Yep, it is a devious game. It's quite enjoyable once you get into the hang of things. I think this is what I meant to do. Perhaps. I'm sure I've done this before. Yeah, I did. Didn't help me. Downloaded it after you saw me play. How far have you got with it? Because we've got through 4 today. what? So that's the 6, 7, 8. So I've got 8 to go before I complete it. Maybe I need to push this back again. This might be the way. Perhaps. Or might not be. I need to get this down here. Done this again. Oh, wait a minute. This is new. Okay, I'm going round in circles on this one. Oh, this one's a messy one. Mind you, I said that last time and I ended up completing it. This one's so far I can't get my head into. I've done this before as well. There's a push up there. I moved one of these up here. It still wasn't right. Okay. Wait, got it. Finally. 25. breeding shares. No, I've messed this up somewhere. What have I done? No, I don't know. But good progress. Got another 5 levels done, meaning another 7, and then I finally completed AmiKlotski, which would be good. Let me just write down the code. So we're on 25 now. Let me just get back into it, make sure that I've got the right code. Excellent. Right, I'll do that one next week. But again, good progress. And finally, let's finish off tonight with Rogue Trooper. So we got on to level 3, which is the other flying segment. Oh, it's so badly in that section. Usually flying through this. Oh. Stupid lift. I think this is where I died last time. Ads are in progress. I'm going to pause it in a moment. Starting to reboot the machine. Right, I will be back in a few minutes.
Engagement zone active.
Welcome back, everyone. Right, so I'm just about to finish up this area. Energy's low. I'm gonna have to wait. Jesus. Come on, don't do this, don't do this. No, there we go. That's temperature's too high. There we go. Land and breasts. So update the lasers. Get the shields. ECMs. Coolant. Rockets. I think I stayed with the drive. I think that was it. Let's try that. Oh. Right, I think we're okay with everything. Just go to the next area. Oh, gotta be careful. Shields are down and energy's down again. Right, third level. So this one's got a lot of shield, and I'm just going to keep attacking until I hear things start crunching away. As it will do. Jesus, energy was depleting there. I didn't realize that was happening. God. I'll do one more go, and then, because the thing is with this game is it can get really long. I might persevere with Road Trooper for another couple more weeks, and then I might switch to something else. But I've gotten closer to beating it, so at least that's something. My this finger goes to sleep sometimes. I'm just giving it a bit more so on my thumb it's for last, it's this finger here. But on the other hand, No, can't do that one that time. Oh. Right, I'm gonna call it for that point there. I might give Road Trooper another 1 week instead of 2 weeks actually. Let me have a look. Yeah, I'll give it another week. If I can't get it past that level 3, I might knock it on the head for a bit and come back to it later. Because I mean, there's a lot of games that I still need to try and complete. This one's, at least I've got it to level 3, but it's still quite difficult to get any further. It's that 3rd level that's been the issue now. Let me just have a look at upcoming. Yeah, because the next one will be Black Crypt, which was requested by Humble Squire. So yeah, I mean, the Road Tripper was the one that I wanted to look at anyway, just to see if I could complete it, and I'm almost there. So yeah, I'll do it another week. I'll give it another week next week, and if not, we'll move on to Black Crypt next, in the next 2 weeks, which will be in July. So means I can just get on with some requested stuff, and yeah. I'm not going to say and come back to this later because I've done it several times, whatever. Anyway, so that's it for today. We've done a bit more on the Amiga format CD17, got to level 25 I believe in AmiKlotski, and did a bit more on Road Trooper. I will be back tomorrow with AD&D Pool of Radiance. We need to get back into doing that. It's been a couple of streams where I've just not had a chance to do it, so need to get that sorted. Friday is going to be more, what were we playing on Friday? Mission 4 Cyberstorm, since I started, I think, another game on Friday, because I was getting basically beaten on my last save. And I seem to be doing better now, which is good. So touch wood, that continues on Friday. And then Sunday we'll be getting back to Excalibur 2555 AD. And then we'll be back to Monday again. So let's see who's available for raiding. Who have we got on this evening? Let's carry on with the Amiga love and carry on with the Amiga love and raid that girl Joey. I'm definitely needing to. Oh, hang on a minute. Is Joey going?
It's 5:25 already, so I'll get it, and then after I do that, then I'll do one more puzzle. And then Chaos Engine. And an alien breed. That's next week's plan. But
yeah, Joey's going. So instead, let's go and raid Past the Plunger, who's playing Spyro Year of the Dragon on PS1, real hardware. Let's go and get that raid done. There we go. Right, see you all tomorrow. And until then, I'll see you all later. Bye.